Why Lionel Messi skipped the MLS All-Star Game. By the summer of 2025, Lionel Messi had already cemented his legacy in Major League Soccer, MLS. Since joining Inter Miami in 2023, he had transformed the league's popularity and global reach. Stadiums sold out months in advance, TV ratings skyrocketed, and young American talents began dreaming in Spanish and dribbling like Argentinians. Messi's presence wasn't just sporting, it was spiritual. In a league still searching for its true identity, Messi gave it soul. And so, when the 2025 MLS All-Star Game was announced to be held in Los Angeles, fans across the nation expected one thing: the King would play. But he didn't, and that absence ignited a storm of rumors, controversies, and revelations. In April 2025, MLS confirmed that Messi would headline the All-Star lineup to face a hand-picked team of European stars, led by Kevin De Bruyne and Jude Bellingham. Posters with Messi's image flooded billboards. The MLS commissioner even said during a press conference, it wouldn't be an All-Star game without Leo. Messi, being who he was, humble, grounded, didn't say much. But behind closed doors, something was happening. Something that had nothing to do with the game, but everything to do with the man. In early July, just weeks before the All-Star event, Messi received news from Rosario, Argentina. His father, Jorge Messi, who had long been his manager and closest advisor, had suffered a mild stroke. Though stable, the situation shook Messi deeply. Publicly, Inter Miami only released a brief statement. Lionel Messi has been granted personal leave to attend to a family matter. Speculations erupted. Some claimed he was injured. Others said he was fed up with the intense MLS schedule. A few conspiracy theorists said he was secretly negotiating with Barcelona for a final return. But none of it was true. In reality, Messi was back in Rosario, sitting silently at his father's bedside. No press, no Instagram posts, no PR photos. Just a son holding his father's hand. He was never the flashy type. He didn't feel the need to explain. For Messi, family always came first, even above football. Back in the US, MLS officials were torn. Do they announce the truth? Do they spin it for business? Eventually, the league decided to downplay his absence, citing fatigue and risk of injury as the reason. Messi didn't object, he didn't care about optics. But inside Inter Miami, tensions grew. David Beckham, part owner of the club, privately supported Messi's decision. But other MLS executives weren't as understanding. One unnamed club owner reportedly said during a closed-door meeting, "He's the face of this league. The fans came for him. You think anyone's flying across the country to watch Hani Mukhtar or Christian Arango?" The All-Star Game went on. Tickets remained sold out. The stadium was electric. But when the starting lineups were announced and Messi's name was missing, the cheers dimmed. A few boos rang out. It wasn't disrespect, it was heartbreak. 3 weeks later, Messi returned to the pitch, not in an All-Star jersey, but in Inter Miami pink. It was a home game against Atlanta United. The stadium was packed, and when Messi walked onto the field, fans held up a massive banner. "Take care of your father. We'll take care of the game." Messi scored twice and assisted once. After the match, in a rare moment, he stepped to the mic. "I want to thank you all for your love. These past weeks reminded me that football is beautiful, but life is bigger. I missed the All-Star Game, yes, but I had to be with my father. He taught me everything, not just about football, but about being a man. Thank you for understanding." In the months that followed, Messi remained active in the league, leading Inter Miami into the playoffs. But the MLS learned a vital lesson, that even legends need time to be human. The 2025 All-Star Game would forever be remembered not for the goals scored, but for the man who wasn't there and the reason why. Years later, when Messi finally retired in 2027, a bronze statue was unveiled outside DRV PNK Stadium. It wasn't of him lifting a trophy or scoring a goal. It was of him sitting on a bench, hand in hand with his father. Epilogue: truth wrapped in fiction. In real life, we may never know the full story of why Messi might miss a game like the MLS All-Star match. Could be injury, fatigue, family, or something else. But this fictional yet plausible story shows something deeper. Messi's magic isn't just in how he plays, but in how he lives, quietly, sincerely, and with heart. And that's what makes him eternal.